Good morning, everyone. I am Glyza Castillo, taking Bachelor of Elementary Education, Class 2, second year. Today, I am the second reporter for today's discussion. Maabi ka buklas kung tamo nga amin, si Glyza Castillo, ang pag-adal sa Asbury College Incorporated. Ang pangalap nin kursong Bachelor of Elementary Education, Class 2, second year. Si Ko ay karuan reporter kunan Sipin Auro. My topic is all about developing instructional plans for mother tongue instruction. The lesson objectives on my topic is at the end of the lesson, students are expected to unpack the standards in the curriculum guide, determine the nature of competences, identify topic or content of instruction, select assessment strategies, and plan learning experiences. Apparently, the curriculum guides serve as teachers' blueprint for planning and designing the curriculum. It should not be taught as is. It contains standards which are broad guidelines for student achievement. It will be your job to interpret this standard using unpacking strategies. When we say unpacking means extracting the component knowledge and skills required by a standard in order to understand the learning expectations and can clearly articulate those expectations to students and parents. Unpacking serves three purposes. First, to establish focus of standard and competences. Second, to link standard competences and teaching. And last, to contextualize teaching. The first step in the figure involves analysis of the standards. Standards articulate what the student should be able to know, understand, and do by the end of the year, and they set equitable benchmark across classroom and schools. When we say content standard, answers the questions what student want to know, be able to do, and understand. Defines what students are expected to know and what they should be able to do with what they know. Content standard also meaning or understanding that they construct or make as they process the facts and information. And when we say performance standard, it is answering the questions what do we want the students to do with their learning or understanding, and how do we want them to use their learning or understanding. Next, it is define the expected proficiency level. And performance standard products or performance as evidence that students can transfer or use their learning in real life situation. There are three types of standard. First, learning area standard defines the broad outcomes for the MTB MLE learning area. And the second is K-stage standard. It defines the specific outcomes for stages such as K, grade 3, grade 4 to 6, and grade 7 to 10. And the last and the third types of standard is the grade level standard. It defines the specific outcomes for the language domains of each grade level. The step 2 is examine the competences by determining the target language domain. There have 5 micro skills. They are reading, listening, speaking, writing, and viewing are further categorized in 12 domains in the MTB MLE learning. First is oral language. Second is phonological awareness. Third, book and print knowledge. Fourth, phonics and word recognition. Fifth, fluency. Sixth, composing. Seventh, grammar awareness. 8. Vocabulary and concept development. 9. Listening comprehension. 10. Reading comprehension. 11. Attitude towards reading. And the last is study skills. And our step 3 in developing instructional plans for mother tongue instruction is determine the nature of competences. They are the knowledge, skills, and values. The target of competency may be knowledge, conceptual and factual understanding. In skills, ability to perform or demonstrate linguistic skills and activities. And for values is appreciation for language, development of rights, and disposition. And for our step 4, determine the topic or content and time allotment. The target competency in this step is contains a specific topic or lesson. The curriculum guide provides the minimum standards for the Filipino learners. And our step 5 is select assessment strategies. The most important principle to remember when selecting assessment strategies is constructive alignment. It is the coherence among the learning outcomes, assessment, and learning experiences in an educational program. And for our step 6 in developing instructional plans for mother tongue instruction is plan learning experiences. Make sure to match the learning activities with learning outcomes. And for our last step, step 7 for developing instructional plans for mother tongue instruction is design learning materials. Tomlinson 2003 indicates that effective language materials expose the learners to language and authentic cues, help learners to pay attention to features of authentic input, and provide the learners with opportunities to use the target language to achieve communicative purposes, and provide opportunities for outcome feedback. Also achieve impact in the sense that they arouse and sustain the learner's curiosity and attention. And for Tomlinson, last is stimulate intellectual, aesthetic, and emotional involvement. So, in my topic, in this unit, you learn about the important principles and guidelines in instructional planning in general and mother tongue instruction in particular. You also learn and practice curriculum unpacking strategies. It is hoped that you can now understand the various elements of the curriculum guide and you can articulate these elements with competence and confidence to your peers and students. Unpacking strategies enable us to unravel the wondrous gifts inherent in our own curriculum guide and equip us to contextualize our teaching. City asarban explanation ko kunan diniskas ko naon. Tandata mo namot ng city si curriculum guide ang magsirbin blueprint ran maestra bana sa pagplano tan pagdisenyoran curriculum. Dan tanda tamo namot nan alakian ng tampor at tulong kunran maestra, CTC, curriculum guide, pinggaw maipapalaway ran usto a estratehiya sa pag-iimpake nin pag-a-unpack strategy kunran o anak. CTC pag-a-unpack ibarita iti no paano iakay kunran anak abawat adal nin magwarali nin osaran anggan o malaki sara. Iti matkap nin adalan maong pinggaw maipapalaway nin usto kunran o anak. Maipapalaway saray pamantayan ra pinggaw matarusan ran maong adalan ratan kairiwak apat pakikitaros ra. Iti lamang kat matkap talaga apokos ran maestra kunan anak pinggaw mataros ran maong. Simuunan step o hakbang kat no paano saraya anak nin ang pag-adal. Itita mo makit no paano ra usaran ana pag-adalan ra. Kabilang ite no paano sarat tumarana nin kasantanda o dino sitaw si ang tawagan ran stock knowledge. Stock knowledge ra. Tananggan umteng nin ang pag-adal sara itaw tamo namat makit no paano ray nay ang kausaran niya na pag-adalan ran sino na ang ganduyo. No ibarita tamon content standard. Iti city abagay nin anasahan tamo kunran anak no anita mo ang katarusan ra. O dino tanda ra sa pag-adalan. No ibarita namat nin performance standard iti tamoy na anasahan kunran anak no paano ray nay usaran anatorasan ra tan na pag-adalan ra no paano ra usaran tan gamitin sa totoon biyay. Maintulo nin uri nin pamantayan o dino standard. Sino nakat si malawak nin kinalabasan sa adalan ra na anak. Si ikarwa namat iti anay resulta kunran anak nin particular na distrito kunran ang pag-adal sa baitang tulo anggan mapulo. Si ikatlo namat kat antas anan particular nin resulta bana ana sa ang katarusan ran ang pag-adal saray ergo anan ang pag-adalan ra. Iti namat main limaran makrong kasanayan kabilang iti pamasa, pangranga, pag-ergo, panurat, tan pamantay tamo. Nin kabilang sa 12 kategorya sa MTB MLE curriculum. Siti si 12 kategorya kat si nuna oral language, phonological awareness, kaalaman sa libro at print, phonics at word recognition, fluency, composed grammar awareness, bukabularyo tamutan, konsepto sa pag-unlad, si pag-unawa sa pakikinig, pag-unawa sa pagbasa, pag-uugali tamo sa pamasa, tan si kasanayan tamo sa pag-adal. Si ikatlong hakbang namat kat ang tumukoy sa katangian tan kakayahan ra si target itikat sa madalin ergo no ane ang katarusan ang kaunawaan ran anak tan si kakayahan ra no paano ra iti gamitin sa tutoon biyay ra. Wantaw lamang no paano ra usaran no makihalubiro sa kunran raruman tawo. Si ikaapat namat nin hakbang pinggaw matukoy tamo apaksa tan nilalaman kat matkap nin maglaan tamon udas kunan target tamo rabay adalan tan tarusan. Si ikaliman hakbang kat piliin tamo ang mabistan diskarte bana sa prinsipyon matkap tamon kaita mo lingwanan. Ite matkap adunong tamo no paano tarusan tan buon asayan sitwasyon tan no paano tamo usaran a bagay base sa nagawa tamoy na o dino naranasan tamoy na. Si ika-anim na hakbang namat is ite matkap asiguradon plano sa karanasan tamo pinggaw makit tamo a aktibidad nin basis ang katarosan tan ang kaadalan tamo pinggaw sa duyo makita mo a resulta. Ngamin ni napag-adalan tamo, ngamin makita mo sa duyo no ani a resulta. Tan si ikapiton hakbang ikapiton hakbang si suyot nin hakbang iti sa topic ko namat ket si pagdisenyo tamo sa materyales sa pag-aadal. Wana naod ni Tom Lenson, binarita na si mabisan materyales sa ergo ket si pag-usartan pag-adal tamo sa wika ergonen ang kausaran tamo sa wanen. Tan si biyan saran udas nin adalan asayan bagay pinggaw maipapalaway kunran maong. Iti lamang matkap talaga fokus tan atensyon tamo kunran estudyante kunran anak pinggaw may akay tamo tan matarusan ran maong ang pag-adalan ra tan main pagkakataon ran mamin feedback o komento ra sa ang katuklasan ran ba yun bagay iti mamulat anay kamalayan nin anak nin ang pag-adal sa wanin panaon.